Strap Season, the series, 2022, the finale, where I document the journey of boxing's top contenders and also the title holders, soldiers on a mission to protect the crown at all costs. Thanks to all who liked, shared, and subscribed to the channel and left comments. Season 1, over 100,000 views, thanks to y'all. Crawford blindsided Spence by pulling out of fight negotiations and move on to take another fight. His opponent, David Avanesian. Crawford, the WBO title holder, is the betting favorite. At a boxing conference in Mexico, the WBC has ordered Errol Spence Jr. to defend his title versus Keith Thurman. The last time we saw Errol Spence, he was up against Yordenis Ugas. He looked very impressive. Take a look right here. Excellent body puncher by Spence. Very consistent. He was able to break him down and also did big damage to the eye of Ugas. Spence won by 10th round TKO stoppage to retain his titles. Keith Thurman, he's a good boxer. His only loss came at the hands of Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao, the living legend. Thurman vs. Spence should be a good fight. Spence is the betting favorite. If Spence is victorious versus Thurman, and if Crawford is successful versus Avanesian, we should get the highly anticipated fight between Crawford and Spence sometime in early 2023. Crawford has gotten a lot of criticism because of how he pulled out of the fight negotiations with Spence. In the past, Spence said he would collect all 3 belts and then he would face Crawford and take the WBO title. Spence has kept his word. He's collected the WBC, the WBA, and the IBF title. At the time of this video, Crawford vs. Avanesian is expected to do low pay-per-view numbers. Some expect as low as 10,000 buys. Promoter Eddie Hearn says Crawford doesn't have the star power to do big pay-per-view numbers. Plus, Crawford wants too much money to fight Spence. Hearn says Spence vs. Crawford will be a hard fight to make. In the last couple of weeks, Crawford has had interviews with some of the biggest boxing YouTubers. He stated that he doesn't need the Spence fight. He says his mission was to become a world champ at welterweight. Being undisputed is something he says he's already accomplished at 140. As for the Thurman vs. Spence fight, let's talk about some common opponents they've had. Danny Garcia. Thurman vs. Garcia got off to a quick start. There was no fill-out process. Thurman brought lots of pressure. In the first round, Thurman hit Danny with some big punches. Take a look right here. Keep with the right hand to the body, then a looping left, then a big right hand that knocked Danny off balance. Thurman was sticking to the plan. Keep up a lot of pressure. Keep Danny defensive. Garcia answered Thurman's offensive times, but not enough. Sometime in the middle rounds, it was a little bit close to call. But in the championship rounds, Keith boxed more and used lots of foot movement. In the end, Thurman was awarded a split decision victory. Then, fight night, December 5th, 2020, Danny Garcia versus Errol Spence Jr. This would be Errol's ring return, coming back to defend his titles after having a real bad car accident. Spence looked real impressive. He didn't show any signs of being a different fighter since his accident. He looked 100%. He kept up the pressure on Danny. Danny got a heavy dose of body punching from Spence. Spence would mix up his attack well. Body, head, head, body. Danny was able to counterpunch some of his punches, but not often enough. After 12 rounds, the judge awarded Spence unanimous decision victory. Thurman vs. Spence is sure to be entertaining. Lots of offense for sure. It's not the fight that we want to see as fans, but I'll take it. Spence vs. Crawford 2023 is our new play. We have a lot to look forward to in 2023. Canelo vs. Bivol, Fury vs. Usyk, Deontay is back in the mix, Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis. Hit up the comment section. Let me know if you think Keith Thurman stands a chance versus Errol Spence Jr. Errol is sure to pressure Thurman. We all know, some say Thurman has a weak midsection, and I would agree. He's going to have to take a lot of punishment and put out a lot of offense to keep Errol off of him, to give himself a chance. In the heavyweight division, I'm picking Fury to reign supreme. I feel like Fury has what it takes to beat Usyk. He definitely has the power to hurt Usyk. He has the experience, the reach, and the endurance to go 12 rounds if he doesn't get the knockout. He's even said he would fight Wilder again if Wilder would be willing to come to the UK. Coming up on Strap Season 2023, Season 2, we'll have to keep eyes on Crawford and Spence, of course. But first, we'll be taking a look at Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. This fight has been building for months. This would be a big step up for Ryan Garcia. He has a lot of speed, quickness, and punching power with the left hand. We'll talk about that next time you see me on Strap Season, the series, 2023. Thanks for watching.